Nestled at the base of the Sierra Nevada mountains sits the biggest little city in the world. For rodeo athletes, this is where summer begins. The trucks are loaded, the horses are fresh, and the long summer rodeo run is officially underway. Every hand is a gamble, every spin is a chance, and every rodeo cowboy is willing to bet on themselves. This is the Silver State, but for those chasing gold in December, today's payoff is only the opening hand. The stakes are high. There's no cashing out early. Tonight is where championship spurs are earned and momentum is gained. Welcome to the Reno Rodeo, and welcome to Rodeo Live. Well, it is a crisp, cool, and windy day here in Reno, Nevada, and it is finally time for Rodeo Live. We are so excited to be here in this historic city, 107 years in Reno, Nevada. I'm Janie Johnson, alongside an incredible team joining me for Rodeo Live. Five-time world champion Luke Branquinho, our amazing Cowboy Channel analyst Sierra Spratt, and also 9-time NFR qualifying bareback rider Richmond Champion. Richie, welcome to the show.
Thanks. It's my gear bag's a little lighter this year, but it's still good to be back in Reno.
We're happy to have you here. This rodeo really does feel like the start of that big summer run. The energy here, this outdoor event. Luke, how would you describe it?
Yeah, unbelievable. You know, these guys come to this rodeo knowing it could set up their summer run on what they need to do to get to the national finals. You go from Reno, and then you have all these great rodeos. We're going to talk about it later, but they could hit anywhere from 8 to 12 rodeos in a matter of a week. So this is where it starts. These guys are going to have to go get it done tonight, carry that on through the next week.
Yeah, momentum is kind of the key here tonight, especially for the whole summer run. We've been covering all those winter rodeos, the Texas swing, but the summer is where it feels like that season really begins.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you hope that you have a great winter coming into the summer, but there is always still a chance, despite not having the winter you wanted to have, you could come in here and have a great 4th of July, a great Reno rodeo, and get back on top.
Yeah, what they say in the rough stock, and honestly all of the events, winter is kind of the bonus run, but summer, that's how you make the NFR.
Yeah, this is where it all starts. It doesn't matter if you've been to Reno 40 times like Luke, or this is your first time. You're excited for here because this kicks off the summer and leads you to everything else that's possible. Well,
and speaking to it, we have to bring this up pretty much in every single show, Luke. How have you done here in Reno in the past?
You know, I won a second place championship here. Can you call that a championship? I won
second place championship.
Yeah. But our rig did really well. Gabe Ledoux ended up winning first in 2010. I won second, carried on through the rest of the year, and, you know, just a great year.
Yeah, Richie, we had to go back through the history books because you weren't totally sure, but you did well here, too.
Yeah, I've got a third place in
championship. Third place championship.
Third place championship in 2016, and that feels good to look back on.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. This is a coveted rodeo to win, one for the history books forever, but we have so many Big rodeos coming up for the summer rodeo run. As you take a look at this, next week we go to the Calgary Stampede, the world's oldest rodeo in Prescott, Arizona, St. Paul, that's a huge one, Cody, Wyoming, Oakley, Utah. But this is a very short list compared to what all these competitors will be at all summer.
Yeah, absolutely. The ones that aren't on that list that are still great rodeos: Livingston, Red Lodge, Basin City, Molalla, Oregon. I mean, there's so many that guys can go to. And like I said, you can go to 8 to 12 rodeos in a matter of 5 or 6 days. And that's trains, planes, and automobiles. Richie, we've experienced it. We've been to 3 to 4 rodeos on private planes to make sure we got to the rodeos we needed to get that money won.
Yeah, and you'll do anything, whatever it takes. If you've got the ones to win it on, you're going to do what it takes to get there. And yeah, you might risk missing it, but you're going to be trying to work as many in as little time as possible.
Yeah, it's actually already happening. I'm pretty sure we have a plane full of saddle bronc riders coming from Ponoka Stampede, competed today. Now they're going to be at Reno tonight, and we're going to see that for these next couple of weeks. They call it Cowboy Christmas for a reason, but like we said, it all starts at Reno, Nevada, and this is where you want to start gaining that consistency, especially with the format that we have here in Reno. The champion out of Reno is going to be based on a 3-head aggregate, and every event except for the bull riding, it's just going to be a 2-head aggregate right there. So most of these competitors, they've already made their first 2 runs, their first 2 rides, and then tonight is number 3 where they will crown a champion. But that also means that if you're 12th in the aggregate coming tonight, you kind of need a miracle to happen if you want to leave with the spurs.
You definitely do. And I mean, despite the spurs, the check is going to be great tonight, whoever wins that short go. But yes, crazier things have happened in that short go. There could be somebody coming in from the bottom, go all the way to the top, and that's what makes the short go exciting.
Crazy things have already happened here in Reno. Talking in the tie-down roping, we tied a new arena record. Kyan Wilhite, 7.2.
That was really exciting for Kyan. This is a rookie, and last year on his permit, he won a little over $60,000. He doesn't come from a rodeo family. He is from Clovis, New Mexico, and he had this guy, I think you've heard of him, Shad Mayfield, help him out at the beginning of his career. Watching him just step up and do things like this at these big rodeos, I mean, everyone's happy for him.
Yeah, Kyan and Shad will both be in the short round tonight. And speaking of arena records, continued in the team roping, the Graham brothers, Dawson and Dylan Graham, fresh off of their first NFR. Not going to be coming back to the short round, but that 3.7 will live in history forever.
Yeah, and when you take the Reno Rodeo, the go-rounds pace so well. So if you stub your toe on your first one, don't make sure you still have a chance to get money in the go-round. And that's momentum that you need going into this 4th of July run. These guys are no strangers to being fast. Seen them at the national finals for the first time last year. And they're an amazing team, and that momentum is just going to keep carrying through.
Every paycheck counts pretty much all season long, but especially here in the summer run. I'm going to take you to our Resorts World Rankings report to see some of the top contestants in the world standings that are going to be competing tonight here in the Reno Rodeo. Cade Bruno, always in championship, always in contention for a world championship, 3rd in the world right now. Reno could make a big difference for him. Kincaid Henry, always in there as well, 2nd in the world. Sawyer Gilbert at 4th, and then Emily Beisel, she went around here at Reno. She has also been in contention for a world championship time and time again. A guy who definitely knows a thing or two about winning world championship, though, Tyler Wagaspak, number 1 in the world, 5-time world champion.
Yeah, and Tyler is on a mission to get that 6th gold buckle, which will tie him for the most in PRCA history. The thing about him is he never or rarely makes mistakes. You count on one hand probably the mistakes he's made this year. He places on the bad ones. He wins first on the good ones, and that's why he's in the position right now to go after that 6th gold buckle.
Yeah, Tyler Wagaspak, he definitely knows a thing or two about slinging the beef. What an amazing career that he has already had. We mentioned it, 5-time world champion, 11 times the NFR, 2-time average. You could go down the list. It would be several pages long of the amount of rodeos that he has won. Here in Reno, what are you looking forward to seeing Wags get done tonight?
It's the same things he's done all year. He's just going to get the start and make a run. They bring back the steers that they qualified on. So he may not have the best one, but he's going to get the start and go make the best run he can. And look for him to, if he doesn't win it, he's going to be in the top 4 for sure.
There are so many great storylines to follow here out of the Reno Rodeo. We have an awesome show coming up for you here on Rodeo Live. We're going to get to hear from that guy, Shad Money Mayfield, in the comeback story of the season, definitely this summer. He's been working so hard to get back here to Reno as he chases another national finals rodeo qualification. You're also going to get to hear from that fan favorite, the newly crowned PBR world champion, John Crimber, moving up in the PRCA world standings. He'll join us on Rodeo Live coming up.
Summer run is what every little kid dreams about doing, just going out and rodeoing with your buddies.
Nobody knows what the summer run is like until you're in the summer run.
That's honestly my favorite time of year just because it is so hectic.
The summer run is chaotic. A trailer race, no sleep, hardly anything but gas station food to eat.
The summer run is awesome and terrible all at the same time. You know, you're in the rig for a few months on end, away from home.
88 points!
Riding every day and just racking up points.
The summer run is planes, trains, and automobiles. It's the most fun you'll ever have with your buddies, jumping in charter flights, buses, trains, Ubers, whatever it takes to get to the rodeo, usually with enough time to put your rigging on and go.
We love the summer run. It's a time where all of us get to meet up at the rodeos, kids get to play, we get to go to our favorite rodeos and kind of make it a vacation.
That summer rodeo run. That is what Cowboy Plus is all about. We are bringing you in it, the good, the bad, the ugly. It is the wildest time of the year, the most wonderful time of the year. Some of these rodeo athletes might say, Richie.
Yeah, I think Clayton Sellers nailed it with it's good and terrible.
And it's going to be a lot about horsepower with that summer run. This is what's going to bring us our Las Tunas horsepower to watch. And Luke Branquinho, of course, we're going to talk about the steer wrestling. I think that's you right there on that awesome mare Shelby.
Yeah, that mare Shelby is a very exceptional horse. So talented, lets these guys win in every situation, you know, and she's just so honest. Lets you hit the start, gives you a great go, and she's just one of those horses that is a superstar, and we're going to see her tonight 4 times.
I think the fact that you chose to ride her at the American says so much. As we take a look at the guys are highlighted right there. Trace Harris, Tristan Martin, Gavin Swallow, and Mike Began are all going to be competing on Shelby tonight. And is that hard for a horse to go that many times, or just give you an edge?
No, that just gives you an edge, and she knows her job. She knows that she's going to give those guys a chance every time. And in all honesty, the last guy on her, she's going to be trying even harder because she wants to get down the pen and chase that steer and get him caught fast.
Well, it's also going to go in aggregate order a lot of times in each one of these events, so you're going to know what you need to get done. Moving on into the barrel race, though, Sierra, you've had a chance to talk to Carly Otero this week. She has had such a resilient career, ridden so many different horses. Now she's in the finals here at Reno. Which horse is she going to run tonight?
She is going to run Sly tonight. Sly has been doing an outstanding job at the Reno Rodeo, which is really crazy because last year she was on Regina, but I got to catch up to her and talk a little bit about how she chooses which horse to ride at the rodeo. And it was really interesting. You can see here with Twix, it says she absolutely loves to turn. She's definitely my pick when barrels are a little off the fence or when I need to give others a break. Sly, coming back from a major injury, I look for rodeos with the best ground because health comes first. Loves to set up outside with a good alley. And then, of course, Regina, we know her, we love her, can truly run in just about any conditions. My goal for the year is just let her shine in the small pens and help carry us through the busy weeks. That is 3 horses. That is quite a crew. So choosing this horse coming into Reno, she said last time Sly was at Reno was during his seasoning and didn't really click, she said. So it was a tough decision because, of course, Regina did do so well last year, won second in the second round, ended up getting a good check in the average, but she said she really wanted to give Sly a chance to have success in this arena. And I find that really interesting that every single thing she said about these horses, it was never about herself. It's never about what she needed to do. It was about what those horses needed, and she wanted to set those horses up for success.
Yeah, true horsewoman. She's going to be coming back 3rd in the aggregate, has a real opportunity to win the Reno Rodeo, and she's had so many great horses throughout her career. And Richie, I know that you're just a rough stock rider, but a rough stock rider appreciates a horse, so you can appreciate a timed event horse as well.
Absolutely. And just reading and watching that strategy there, just thinking about, those are things we never think about behind the buck and shoot, so it's really cool to think about.
Yeah, mental game is definitely a huge part of barrel racing, and one that I know that fans are going to be so excited to hear. Breaking news, Adios Pantalones and Trisha Aldridge are back together. This is one of his first rodeos back from a major injury. He had a fractured hock. We didn't know when he was going to come back, but he's back in full form in the Shorko at Reno.
It looks like he never left. I'm sure he was giving the absolute best care, best rehab to come back. Again, Trisha, she's all about her horses as well. They come first, so knowing that Adios is back, we know that he is strong, and I'm sure better than ever, because I bet he was just waiting on the sidelines wanting to come back to these rodeos.
Yeah, Luke, this stallion right here, everybody loves him, and for good reason.
Yeah, you know, watching Trisha and Adios at the national finals and all last year getting to that point, it is a dream made in, you know, a perfect match. And they proved that last year, obviously going down, I think, with San Antonio, but being able to come back in the rehab, the care that she took care of Adios to get him back to performance level, it's amazing.
Yeah, he's had the absolute best care. Right now, Trisha Aldridge is number 26 in the world standings, but we've said it time and time time again. This is where the season really begins. With Adios back, look out for that team. But we are going to have a salty barrel race tonight here in Reno. Sydney Graham's going to be first out all the way down to Janie Johnson. A lot of veterans. Emily Beisel, a fan favorite, definitely notable there. It's going to be fast.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited to watch Chewy too. Again, Emily's another one of those riders that has a fleet of horses. She knows, it just seems like she always knows who to ride in what pen. I don't know if she has a crystal ball or she just knows these horses that well, but it's going to be Chewy tonight with Emily, and I can't wait.
It is going to be nonstop excitement the entire Reno Rodeo. But when we come back on Rodeo Live, we have a guest I know everyone is going to be really excited to hear from. PBR World Champion John Crimber joins us on Rodeo Live next.
Rodeo Live is brought to you by Las Tunas Performance Horses, international horse breeder.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you say to John Crimber? 90.5 points. Come on, Texas, it's way too quiet. Show me the money. 89.5 for Crimber. Might be the best bull rider in the game. Oh, my word. We can't hear you. 90 points for John Crimber.
Here on Championship Saturday at the Reno Rodeo, we are all about making history. A young bull rider who has been doing nothing but making history ever since he nodded his head for the very first time. Your newly crowned PBR World Champion. It's his rookie season in the PRCA. John Crimber, welcome to Reno.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having me.
We're so excited to have you here, and I know that you've been to every kind of bull riding, every kind of rodeo in your life, but here at Reno, you're the #1 bull rider coming back. How's it being at the rodeo scene? What do you think of the summer run?
Oh, this is absolutely awesome. I've always watched it during the summer and stuff, and always kind of wanted to be out here in these summer rodeos, and to finally be here and be #1 man coming back, it's truly a blessing for sure.
Well, we got to talk about PBR World Champion, now a PRCA rookie, a chance for your first national finals, and a chance at a world championship. Let's talk about that and how crazy the year has been so far.
Yes, sir. This year has been truly a blessing for me just to win my first world title. That was absolutely awesome. And to be kind of in the mix right now in the PRCA too, in my short time going to the PRCA rodeos, it's pretty awesome. I'm truly blessed. It's very fun. I'm just going to try to keep it fun each and every single bull and enjoy every bit of it.
Now, John, we got to go back a little bit because you and I got acquainted there back in San Antonio, and it was kind of your first PRCA rodeo. I remember you mentioned something of kind of begging for a back number going in there. You wanted to be in that. What made you decide to enter San Antonio? And I mean, I'm sure it was a great decision now.
Well, San Antonio was actually one of my first walk-ups I've had. I showed up and somebody just looked at me and was like, "Hey, you want a bull?" I was like, "You're asking the right guy. This is I want to go get on." So they got a chance over there, and ever since then, it's just kind of been up from there. You know, it's been really fun.
Ever since you came onto the scene, every day I wake up and there's a new John Crimber ride on Instagram. Like, man, this kid is awesome. So my main question is, we have the Lefty Holman's California King, Stetson Superman. What Superman are you going to be?
Shoot, I don't know.
Superhero.
Y'all need to come up with that. Once y'all come up with that, I'll go with it. I don't know. That's a good fan question. What do y'all think my name should be?
All right, right there. We're asking the fans.
Yeah.
We got Batman, we got Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hitman. We got a lot of great options right here.
I like Iron Man. Shoot,
Iron Man, John Crimber.
I like that.
All right, you heard it right here on Rodeo Live. And you know, John, ever since that you've been back on the rodeo scene, you have been entered up every single rodeo. I see on Instagram, I think you listed 9 rodeos in a row that you were first or second. So I got to know, between PBR, PRCA, entered up, what's the plan for you for the end of the year? What's the big goal?
You know, at the end of the year, of course, is make the NFR and also the PBR teams World Finals. We're going to go to all those team events too. So we're going to try to make it work, going to each event, each association, go to PBR teams and PRCA. So we're going to try to make the most of it each time we ride. Like you said, I got on 9 bulls in a row after the World Finals, just trying to get the rodeo count stuff so I can get my Extreme Bulls money to count. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it that I did not know went into it, so I had to learn real fast. for sure.
Well, we talked about a little bit earlier, not being able to go to Calgary. You did get in, but being you're committed to the PBR teams, that's one you're going to have to skip Calgary. But you had a good conversation with Stetson Wright. What did he tell you?
Oh, he told me not to sweat anything. He told me he's won his world titles without going to Calgary before. So as long as I just keep taking advantage of the opportunities I get, of the good bulls I get, I should be all right.
All right, let's talk Reno Rodeo. You have been in so many big arenas with big crowds, but were you expecting Reno to be this loud? I mean, that 90.5, what a ride that was.
For sure. This place kind of got louder than I thought, and for me as a bull rider, I absolutely love it because I just love the energy. It makes me ride good, so as long as the crowd's loud, I'm going to try to stay on and do my best.
Are you watching these bulls? Is there any crossover from the PBR to the PRCA rodeos? Do you know most of them? Or?
Yeah, I mean, most of these bulls kind of cross over from the PBR to the PRCA. Actually, the bull I got in the short round has been to the PBR World Finals. I've seen him before, and I've loved to get on him before, and I finally got the opportunity tonight in Reno.
How much thought process goes into every single bull that you get on? Right now, as you take a look at it, we're breaking down this bull ride from the first round here at Reno, and you see the numbers. Is that something that you look at, or what is your thought process?
I don't think I'm too smart to see all these numbers. I'm not smart enough for all that, but the thought process is simple. Stay in the middle, keep one leg on each side, keep your hands shut, hold on tight, I guess. That's what we do.
All right, I know the fans are going to want to know, after Reno, what do you got scheduled out?
We have Greeley, Colorado on Tuesday, St. Paul or Greeley short round on Wednesday, and then we got Livingston, Montana, Cody, Wyoming, and we got a bunch of them in the 4th for sure. Yeah, we're loaded up.
No doubt that schedule is crazy, I'm sure. Was there anything else here coming out your rookie season that you were not prepared for coming from the PBR that's really different?
Shoot, I think this traveling stuff is a lot different for me because PBR, you show up on the weekend, it's nice, but here we're just in Greeley, Colorado. We got to catch a flight, come back here. We got to catch another flight, go somewhere else tomorrow. So you're going somewhere else every day, and it's a lot different. It's kind of takes a little toll on your body in the beginning, but then once you get used to it, just kind of roll on with it.
Yeah, you're 20 years old. You've been built for this for a long time, and I think I kind of know the answer to this question, but who are you traveling with, or who do you talk to that gives you the most advice, planning-wise, and, of course, riding bulls?
So my traveling partner is actually Hudson Bolton, and me and him have been airing together since San Antonio, so it's pretty cool to have a guy like him with me because he's been here, he's done that, so whenever I'm stressing out, he's like, just calm down, buddy. We're good. We're gonna make it. So he keeps it the energy pretty good.
Well, I got to experience rodeoing with your dad, making the national finals, winning the aggregate out there. How important is it to have him in your corner to give you the advice and the courage to get out there and do what you need to do?
My dad plays a big role in my career for sure and in my life. He's the one that was like pretty pumped up that I'm going here to these rodeos and stuff because he's made it as well, and he's told me all about it, how fun it is and how everybody's just a family, and I've been having a lot of fun, and it's been a lot really helpful for him because he's been here, so he's like, all right, this is how the rodeo is there, or if it's hot, cold, so it's kind of been right so far. So.
All right, real quick, we're in Reno. The short round's about to happen. What do you think your bull tonight? What can fans expect from John Crimber in the short round of Reno?
Shoot, hopefully we get about 93.5. That's the goal, and then hopefully hold up whatever they give me at the winner's circle. That's the plan.
All right, Iron Man John Crimber, 93.5 here in the short round of Reno. Coming your way. John, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Man, this kid is making the history books. We can't wait to see what he does next. We have a lot coming up next on Rodeo Live, though, including that guy right there, Shad Money Mayfield, and the comeback story of the year. Next.
Here it is out in his first round. Look out. Yo, Shad's after him right off the bat. He's going to win the round
lead right now.
Oh, man, I mean.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He wants us so bad. He gets down there quick. Catches that jab. Oh, straightens a little bit, but a big run for Shad. Mayfield. Well, he's got a good start right here. Calf jumps in his arms. Now just booth, and there we go. That's what we're talking about. 7-8.
Welcome back to Rodeo Live here in the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. This is where those summer rodeo run dreams start to take flight. And this is what rodeo is all about, the comeback story, coming back from huge obstacles, and someone who knows a little thing or two about that in some of the biggest ways, Shad Money Mayfield, your first one back from major injury, major surgery, and you're here at the Reno Short Round. I know you live for this. How's it feel to be back in this setting?
It feels awesome, especially to be here at Reno. This is one of my favorite rodeos. I set a goal to be here at Reno. I didn't know how it'd be looking, but, right there the past few weeks, I said, it's looking like I'm going to be ready, and I looking forward to coming here.
Yeah, I got to ask, because Richie and I have experienced injury and how to get back into top form, but you did 2 major surgeries, both hips, and you were back earlier than what we expected, right?
Way earlier, yeah. They told me 6 months, and I've been 3 months out since my right hip, and it's just been a lot of work. I've been physical therapy all the time. I've been disciplined. I've done everything right, so that's the biggest part about it.
Now, Shad, you already kind of briefly mentioned, but you did say that Reno was always the goal. Was it just specifically this rodeo because you've had past success, or are you just hoping to get here early before Cowboy Christmas?
Yeah, this just gets everything going for the summertime. Coming at Reno and having a good, win here, that could boost the Cowboy Christmas and everything. And, I've won this rodeo twice in the past, and it's kind of just gave me a boost to go into Cowboy Christmas and have success. And right now, I don't have no money won, so I'm really relying on this rodeo to kind of set things off for me.
Back to your hips, that in the bareback riding rough stock, that's kind of a common thing for us to, have them go out and need to get surgery. I see a lot of times it's almost like that leg has to catch up to the other one. Have you noticed anything like that as you've been coming back?
It's been a trial trying to get back to where I feel like I'm 100%, and mainly it's been mental. I've been trying to get myself back mentally and let myself know that everything's okay. And the run last night here at Reno and making the short round, that helped boost my confidence so much, because I didn't really know what to expect coming into here. I didn't know how I'd be, and just having the crowd here and the performance here, it takes away all, negative mindset I had coming in. I'm like, all right, you still know what to do, let's do it.
Well, fans around the world have definitely been excited to see this comeback, and they're going to have the opportunity to see it in a way unlike anything else with the new docuseries Shad Money Mayfield, presented by Barrio Energy Services. And what is it like having everything, the ups and downs, documented and shared for the rodeo world to see every bit of your journey?
I'm excited about this docuseries. We started it from when I went into surgery and everything, because I want everyone to see what we go through from the in and out, and especially through my surgery and trying to come back, because the biggest thing is I want to inspire kids coming up or anybody that's having problems that they're dealing with, and they could go and watch this and say anything's possible. So we're literally filming everything. They're in the rig with me, so all the rodeos we're going to, we're covering everything, the good and the bad.
Yeah, I love to see it. And we talk so much about the injuries and the rehab and all that, but so much of coming back is that mental side of things. But you've always been a winner your entire career, even in youth rodeo. Where do you think that edge comes from?
Just practice pitting with my dad. If you want to be in a session with my dad, you got to be tough to be able to handle that. So I feel like coming back for this is nothing compared to what I've gone through as a kid, just the pressure that I went through and everything to get where I am today.
Well, we got to talk about, you getting ready, prepared for these rodeos, but you have to get your horses ready too. Did you have somebody helping you get them a long way? Because when you came back, it wasn't like those horses had to have that time off. They had to be ready for you when you came back.
Absolutely. My horses have been waiting on me, really. I have people at home that keep my horses legged up and in shape and ready to go. And Cody McCartney, he's helped me. He's been riding a couple of my horses, getting them ready for me. So when I just hop on, I can go and rope. So I know my horses are ready and they're feeling amazing. And there for a minute, it's like I still got to catch up to their pace, because they're just so dominant. And I'm riding Tootsie Pop here because I feel like she's a little more straighter stopping for what I need right now, getting off, and the confidence I need. So she's been amazing here so far.
That can be a huge advantage, though, having a fresh horse right before the biggest summer rodeo run of the year.
It is a huge advantage. I feel like in the past you kind of have to give your horses a little break coming after Cowboy Christmas and stuff, and everyone else's horses have been going all year, and mine are just been at home just waiting. Our time is now. So it definitely makes them feel better and perform better when they're fresh like that.
Now, Shad, you have a huge fan base that no doubt is super excited about this docuseries coming out. Can you give us a little sneak peek, a little tease? Is there something that's going to maybe surprise your fans or be really excited to show them?
I think there's going to be a lot of surprises for my fans, but that's just something that they're going to have to catch it and watch it. There's so many things that people don't see. Like I said, everything we do outside of the camera, so they're going to see everything, and I think that they'll be pretty excited to see what they're going to see.
So you nod your head tonight, you win Reno. Where do you go next?
We head up to Canada. I got 3 rodeos there: Airdrie, Alberta, Ponoka, and Raymond, and then come back down for all the 4th rodeos, Cody, all those rodeos. So my schedule's very busy right now.
Well, there it is right there, coming fall 2026. Shad Money Mayfield, presented by Barrio Energy Services. We can't wait to see it. I know you said you couldn't tell us too much, but the fact of it is the main part of the story is yet to be told, which makes it fun.
Absolutely. There's going to be so much positive come out of this, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, no, I think all the fans at home are really excited. And Luke, you kind of looked at me like you had something to ask Shad real quick to finish things off.
Well, just the mental game going into this summer, because you even said you got $0 won, actually placing the go-around, got some money won here. What is your mindset going first every time? You don't have to win first at Reno, but I know that's on your mind.
My mindset's first. I feel like I've been telling myself in the position I'm in, I could go pick up a 3rd and 4th place check here, but a 1st place check's going to get me way farther. So that's kind of how my mindset is, and I know in the position I'm in, and to get my confidence back where I want it, I'm coming out here tonight to win first.
Well, Shad, we wish you the best of luck. We just took a look at it. Number 5 in the aggregate coming in tonight. Another championship out of Reno is very possible for you. So we wish you the best of luck, and thanks for taking everyone along for the ride.
Awesome. Thank y'all for having me.
Shad Money Mayfield joining us here on Rodeo Live. We love Reno, Nevada. There's so much fun happening all across this fair. If only we had time to get to go out and experience all the fun happening out there at the fair. Unfortunately, we don't. We have a lot coming up here on Rodeo Live. Welcome back to Rodeo live from Reno, Nevada for the Reno Rodeo. There is so much amazing stuff here at the Reno Rodeo. That food, golly, my mouth is watering. So much fun to be had, from eating to drinking to enjoying the fair. I'm Janie Johnson alongside Richie Champion, Sierra Spratt. Where is Luke? Why is he always missing?
He just said he was going to go out for just a minute and take a look at the fun.
Oh my goodness. What do? We don't have Luke.
I don't know. Reno 911's probably too busy. We should call Rodeo 911.
We're on the search for Luke Branquinho. He's gone missing. Rodeo 911 has been tasked with locating the world champion and host of Rodeo Live.
I'm ready to take all of this in.
Five-time national champion Luke Branquinho. Have you seen him?
No. Hey, where's the safest seat?
Have you seen this pro wrestler?
I think he body slammed some funnel cakes.
Oh my gosh, I can smell it from here.
Well, that one feels pretty heavy too. I'm gonna go with the squid. Thank you for playing. Thank you, sir.
Any ostrich? No ostrich?
I made one. Boy, the kids are gonna be happy.
The dispatch time, he's been missing for quite a while. And if we don't get him back in time, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. This is the face of a world champion steer wrestler.
He doesn't look like a wrestler to me. Looks way too sweet.
Oh.
What do you think?
I think he looks way too nice to be a wrestler, personally.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're looking for Luke Branquinho.
Oh!
Luke, they need you back. Where are you? We've been looking.
Okay. I'm getting a little skinny. I need to go get something to eat. Not yet.
Not yet.
Looks like a great place to start to get something to eat. What a great appetizer. That looks good too. Ah, thank you very much.
Oh, Brian, to burn it.
Thank you.
Luke, for the sake of my job,
And my job as well.
get your butt back on the stage.
Oh man, I'm late. I better call Rodeo 911.
Luke, where are you? We're looking all over for you.
Hey, I need help. I'm lost. I didn't realize how much fun I was having. I need to get back to the set.
We've been all over the rodeo fairgrounds looking for you. Where have you been?
I've been all over the place. There's so much fun out here. I don't know where anybody's at.
Why am I hearing myself in echo? Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey, let's go.
We're looking for you.
All right,
We almost got a warrant for you. Come on. Come on.
Okay, my producers are in my ear. They're letting me know that the officers have located Luke Branquinho. They are escorting him back to the stage. All I'm saying is he better be new boot goofing when he shows up. He better have some new boots. We got signs out there. He is right there. Get back up here, Luke. The show cannot go on without you. He's not even bringing food or anything.
I know, I was going to say, he left so much food over there.
Such a waste. All right, don't leave his side for a second. You know, we're really lucky that we have such professional officers here with Rodeo 911
They're the
to make sure that Luke is safe. That's really what we're worried about, is his safety.
Absolutely.
Every single time. All right, Luke Branquinho making it up to the stage. I mean, we could have carried on, but we didn't want to. Thank you, officers. Thank you. So professional.
Hey, listen, sorry I didn't bring you guys any snacks back.
Yeah.
It's amazing out there, though.
You're not sorry.
It looked great.
Listen, you can get lost out there in a good time, and that's why all these people are out here, for the good time out there and the rodeo event over there.
All right, our officers are going to be standing by. And it looked like you won a bunch of stuff out at there at the fair. Did you bring us anything?
No, I thought about some funnel cake, maybe a churro, but I ate them on the way.
How are you going to get these back to Texas? What's the plan there?
I'm going to check them. This dog reminds me of Richie a little bit. He got his tongue out.
Did you name it Richie?
Were you screaming for me on that ride?
I was, and then I went to a little kid's ride because that's more my style, but I was too tall. You would have went perfectly. You would have fit perfectly.
What about that one over there? Is that to practice some bulldogging
yeah,
at home?
so when I walk up a place, I'm going to practice on this
Steer
one
wrestle
right
that
here.
thing?
Yeah. But it was a great time out there. I suggest everybody get out there. You guys want to take a break?
Yeah. Sure. I'll go ahead and let you finish out the show. I'm going to go out to the fair.
No.
All right, we got things back in order. Officers, thank you so much for all your help. Very professional, as always. Love the uniform. Rodeo 911 people. But we have a lot of stuff to get to, including the short round of the Reno Rodeo. Coming up next, we're going to talk some rough stock here on Rodeo Live. Live. And you know, our Cowboy Channel crew, they do it all. They can run camera. They can also be an officer for Rodeo 911, wrangling Luke Branquinho. But it is time to get back to business. We want to take you with RM43 into the weeds to talk some rough stock. Richie Champion, this is your time to shine, because the bronc riding, the bareback riding, it has been awesome. But it's all about Cade Bruno tonight in the Bronx.
It is, and it's been about Cade Bruno. He's having a heck of a spring into the summer. He's having a great Reno. This is that momentum we're talking about. He's just been making ride after ride, taking advantage of every situation, and I'm excited to see what he does tonight.
Number 3 in the world. He has such a classy style, and you look right there, all the money he's won just through the month of June, over $32,000. That's the kind of momentum you want to have into Reno, as well as the entire summer. He doesn't make any mistakes.
No, and he could win $32,000 next week.
Yeah, but look at the gap right there. You have Stetson Wright, number 1 in the world. Rusty at number 2. $62,000 behind right there from number 1 for Cade. Is that something that you can close in on over Cowboy Christmas and the summer run?
I don't think you can close that entire gap, but there's definitely a red shirt chasing those blue guys.
Yeah, and we got our Montana guys, Chase Brooks, Sage Newman at number 4 and 5. But talking about the Saddle Bronc Riding World Standings, a Cowboy who has been moving on up, South Dakota's Shorty Garrett. The last time we saw him at the NFR was in Texas back in 2020, and he is finally cashing some checks, but he's rode so good for so long.
He has. I'm fairly certain South Dakota boys are born with a bronc rein in their hand, and you know, he's no different. It blows my mind he's only made 1 NFR, and I feel like he should have so much more, and he's really finally having a season, a full season, you know, that reflects that.
Yeah, it is something we've seen. You know, you don't see it often in the rough stock. They come out, have a stellar year, and then fall off. And where did he go? You know, he's battled back. Injury, whatever he had to battle back from, and he's doing it right now. And I think that's really awesome for Shorty to be able to step up and come out here. That huge win in Nashville, that was a big confidence booster, motivator for Shorty to keep pressing.
Yeah, no doubt. He's a great bronc rider, and we have some great matchups as well as tonight, and this can make a difference what horse you've drawn.
Absolutely. I mean, I really like Cade Bruno on Atomic Blonde. Irv's legacy, I think that's kind of the ringer in there tonight. But Shorty on California Dream, that could be really good too. He's a little bit off the top, so he's just got to let it all hang out.
Yeah, and the aggregate is definitely going to come into play across the events, but definitely in the saddle bronc riding, we're going to go and order the very last guy to ride. It is his to lose or his to win out of Reno. But we got to switch over to bareback riding. Richie, this is your event, 9 times the NFR in the bareback riding. And you wanted to talk about Cade Saunier. You actually are going to break this down for us. Round 1, this is AIQ, powered by TWG and Palantir. 86 points for Cade Saunier.
Yeah, Cade has showed up at both rounds at Reno, taking care of business. He is such a strong, explosive style, and there's really nobody else that does it quite like him. Right here, he's going to get a really strong mark out, chins down. He keeps it simple. He builds his ride. From here, that horse is going to move forward, and he's going to let him roll. What I love about Cade Saunier's style is his feet they track up over the horse's neck to the top of his handle, not just back to the D, and that sets him up for when this horse moves forward. He then is so far ahead of him, and he's rolled up, his hips are in the right position, and he can pitch his feet out and give some exposure, and it just keeps him so far ahead of this horse, and he can truly dominate.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot in the bareback riding. Cade Saunier, he's been an athlete for so long, and how much can that come into play in a summer rodeo run when you are getting on so many horses?
Absolutely. He trains every single day for this, and this sport's grueling on us. It's really hard, and I think everybody is training, but Cade really does take it that next level.
All right, that's Cade Saunier, but another guy that we're excited to see, world champion Jess Pope. Now, he has Land of Fancy, and he's gotten kind of lucky in the drawing department as of late with this horse.
Yeah, I called him earlier, and he's definitely on winning the momentum game here in the drawing department. He's got a horse named Land of Fancy of Sankey Pro Rodeo, and this horse she's a big bay. She's going to circle around the right. I'm going to say this, there's an easy way to win first today, or a fun way to win first, and here she is. And I believe that's Cade Saunier on her at the NFR. Really showy, she's giant, she looks great to the judges, and she really lets you spur. Well, there's Pope on her right there. So I think he's going to take full advantage of that, and he already has that horse drawn on the 1st of July in St. Paul. So Land of Fancy and him could team up for a really big check in the next few days.
All right, I have a fan question, since while I got you here, I have a bareback riding question. So you really went into Cade Saunier's riding style like that. Does Jess Pope have a similar style? And if so, who would rack up more points on Land of Fancy if it came to that?
Ooh. I've got to say, Cade Saunier, when he's on his game, he's more exposed, more explosive. Jess Pope is the most consistent bareback rider in the game, but I do think that Cade Saunier has a little more of that flair.
I'm going to go back to the aggregate race here at Reno. Cade Saunier has a really good draw, maybe a tough horse, but if he does, like you said he can do, he's going to go to the top.
Absolutely. I think if Cade can stay out of his own way and just do what he's been doing, he's got the bucker. He's got the one probably nobody wanted in this pin. And that's what I was saying is Pope's got the fun way to win first. Saunier has the hard way. But if he does what he can do, I think this is Saunier all day.
Yeah, right now Jess is 5.5 points behind Cade Saunier in the average. That's going to be really hard to make up in a 3-head aggregate, but it's possible. So you tell me, you're in the position at Reno. Do you want the fun horse, or do you want the horse that is the rankest in the pin that can buck you off or win first?
I think the Cowboy and all of us want the hard one.
All right, well, okay, and another thing we're talking about all summer long is the rookie race in the bareback riding. Carson Hildry, right now, he's made it back. He's number 2 in the aggregate right there, right next to Cade Saunier. Are we going to watch him and Daxton Field back-to-back all the way to the NFR?
I hope so. They just put on a show at the college finals, and, I know Daxton's up in Canada right now. Carson's here. It's going to be really fun to watch those two.
All right, who's your pick for the rookie race?
Oh.
I'm putting you on the spot.
I got to go with Daxton.
Wow. Yeah, wow, but it's going to be tough. And it's a rookie year. Is that nerve-wracking, or what is it like to experience a rodeo of this caliber for the first time?
I think it's just exciting. It's one of those ones where you don't really care what you're getting on because you're finally at Reno and you've been dreaming of being here.
It is the energy that comes with the iconic Reno Rodeo, and we're bringing it all to you. Going to continue the breakdown of Championship Saturday here at Reno on Rodeo Live when we come back.
Rodeo Live is brought to you by RM43, Serious Weed Control.
Big mark out. He's just been riding like this every single time he gets on. I don't know how much better Richie could have ridden this horse. Here he goes. So far, so good. Richie, that was an awful good ride by Champion.
He is going to be in the money, 88.5 in the number 2 spot tonight.
Here comes Richie Champion. Just hold your breath. Killer Bees bringing the drop, bringing the heat. Richie, this looks pretty darn good. 7th trip to the NFR for Richie Champion.
Every great rodeo career is measured by more than just championships. For the last decade, Richmond Champion has shaped an incredible career, earning the love and respect of fans and his fellow competitors alike. Here's a look back at the milestones and memories that have shaped Richmond Champion's incredible rodeo journey.
They tell you how to rodeo, they tell you how to ride bucking horses. Nobody tells you how to be done.
You know, when I think of Richmond behind the buck and shoots and around the rodeo arena, I don't really remember Richmond making a whole lot of mistakes.
Richie Champion turned 1.7 million doing this. He's putting on a clinic. That's how you do it.
Richmond Champion, it was real good.
What are you going to do for the $1 Million Man?
As a bareback rider, Richie's got a very unique style. He's a guy that loves to really turn his toes out and had one of the faster, heavier-footed spur strokes. You always can count on Richie to be a guy to challenge you for the lead or taking your money.
Oh, yeah. This looks great. Champion. Great ride by Richie Champion.
Happiness, gratitude. I mean, I'm so grateful to be able to have done this for as long as I have. I'd moved from Alaska to Texas whenever I was 8, and my dad took me to the Mesquite Rodeo, and I immediately switched to, I want to learn how to ride horses. And I was horseback 5 days a week. I was 13, 14 whenever I started riding bulls. High school rodeoed in the bull riding, and then when I was 17, I got on my first bareback horse. Never looked back.
Here's Richie Champion.
I just slept, breathed everything bareback riding and surrounded myself with good people.
When I first met him, he had determination and a desire to win, and I think it was in probably 2012. He was 19, he started rodeoing with us.
I won second for the Rookie of the Year in 2012, and then won a little more in 13. Beginning of 14, things were rolling. I had like 30 grand won by March. In my mind, I'm like, this is the most money I've ever had.
It's the American from AT&T Stadium.
The American was just an idea. I was still college rodeoing. Like, just showed up to AT&T Stadium and made it to the 4-round.
Richie Champion has got an opportunity, one of the richest payoffs in rodeo history. He thinks he deserves it.
Richie Champion, the champion in the winner's circle.
That was amazing. You know, it's changed my life.
Richie Champion, the millionaire.
Magic, serendipity. It just kind of catapulted the year. Made the NFR that year. That first one was like a fairy tale.
He's just been riding like this every single time he gets on.
I don't think I missed an NFR from 16 to 2022. I qualified for 9 NFRs.
To go to 9 of them and get on 90+ head at the national finals. I mean, he rode the buckers well. He was flashy on the hoppers, but it didn't matter what they were going to run underneath him. He was going to make a great ride.
Sport, when it's at its best, is magic. I can remember sitting with some of the other wives, and I was always just excited and stoic, and people would question, like, why don't you get so nervous? And I'm like, because he's so great. I just have faith and confidence and trust. I just want to enjoy the greatness.
2017, 2018, 2019 were like the golden years. Big wins, big life changes. Moved to Montana. It was the first time I ever sat down and looked around. I was like, man, rodeo gave me this.
His career and his passion and his willingness to chase a dream has really given us everything in our life. And I'm incredibly proud of the career that he's put together and his ability to find ways to continue to stay on top.
The more I look back on it now, it's the lifestyle and the friendships and just the way of life that we get to live. I've gotten to do this for a really, really long time. You know, I got to thinking of what is the why. They tell you how to rodeo, they tell you how to ride bucking horses, they, you know, tell you all the things. Nobody tells you how to be done or when to be done. I mean, in rodeo, the sport usually picks for you with the injury, and I didn't really want to wait around for that to happen.
Knowing when you want to retire is so not black and white. I had someone tell me once, it's always worth it until it's not anymore.
He did it great. He did it with class, and to see that transition from a young man to a growing older man, he represented his last name very well. I'm very proud of him.
It's crazy to me that one day I woke up 16 years ago and I was like, I'm gonna get on a bareback horse. And then it's just been every thought I've had since, captivated basically my entire life ever since that morning. And I've seen so many guys leave it hurt, bitter. I wanted to still feel like I can win on any day, but I think down deep I'm just ready to see what else the world has to offer. I love rodeo. I hope I left it better than I found it.
Wow, what magic. Richmond Champion, what an incredible career, and we are so lucky to have gotten to witness your talents. And this is your opportunity here on Rodeo Live for you to have the platform to make this announcement.
Maybe go to Luke first.
Well, it's hard not to get emotional because at the time of my retirement, we give our heart and soul to this sport, and to be able to watch your career and compete with you, work with you, travel with you at times, but to sit up here on the stage and watch that feature on you, it shows the world that didn't know you who Richie Champion is and who he still will be in the rodeo world, because you still give so much back to the sport up here on the stage with us, educating people, doing clinics. I mean, and that's what it's all about, and you're going to do a great job, and I couldn't be more prouder, just to know you as a friend and really a brother.
Thanks, Luke.
You really did leave it better than you found it, like you said.
Thanks, Sierra. Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's been an amazing ride. There's, you know how it is when you get down there. You can't even, the list of people to thank that were along for the ride is limitless. I'm going to go to Calgary next week, and that was always a big special rodeo for me, and somewhere I think if that's the last place I get to nod my head, then that's just perfect for me.
I want to give you the opportunity to officially say it, though.
I am retiring after the Calgary Stampede.
All right, you heard it right here, Richie Champion. And you know what? We are all so excited to get to be here for this announcement in this moment, but some of your biggest fans had a message for you in your retirement.
Richmond, congratulations, buddy. What an amazing career. It's fun to watch from the beginning to the end. I'm excited to see the next chapter that you take on, and the father role that you're playing, and the husband. Your future is bright, my friend. See you down the road.
Your big bro here. Man, it is kind of crazy that this day has come. We have spent a lot of years around rodeo, and I have had a front row seat to everything you put into the sport. The wins, some of the wrecks, lots of miles, and a ton of sacrifices. People only get to see the glory, the 8 seconds, you being 90 points, winning the American, but they don't get to see everything that it takes to get there. Man, I'm proud of you and the career that you've had, but I'm even more proud of the husband, dad, and man that you've become through this journey in professional rodeo. You left the sport better than you found it. Love you, dude. Congrats on one heck of a career.
Hi, I'm so proud of you. I love watching you live. I'm your Biggest fan forever.
Listen, that is 3 of so many more people that sent in clips congratulating you on your retirement. And right here, man, congratulations. That's one hell of a career. Proud of you.
I love that we got to finish that off with your son, Forrest Champion. You have another beautiful baby on the way. Your family's been a part of this journey through so much of it. They were on the road with you. I mean, describe those memories and now getting to share that legacy with them after retirement.
Yeah, the last couple of years was definitely more challenging rodeoing, taking a newborn and then a toddler, but man, I would never change it. That might be, the last 2 years might be my favorite, just getting to, it didn't matter how the ride went. When I walked it back to the rig, I got to see Forrest and Paige every time, and I think Big Brother's going to have a lot of cool stories for this new one.
Most definitely. And we've been talking about rookies and all this exciting new talent coming up. And now that you're on the other side of that, I mean, what's the biggest piece of advice that you could give a rookie coming up to hopefully have a career as incredible as yours?
Oh, man, just put in the work. Love every minute of it. Like I said, you never know when. I hope all of you get to go out on your own terms. But you're a long way from that. Enjoy it.
Well, so much love and respect for you and your amazing career. But the best part is this is not the end. We're still going to see Richie Champion at rodeos. We love having you up here on the desk at Rodeo Live, and thank you for all that you've given to the sport.
Thanks, Janie.
All right, Richmond Champion officially announcing his retirement. We have more coming up here on Rodeo Live from the Reno Rodeo.
Act of God that me and Turbo are even alive, let alone unharmed. It was a freak deal that shouldn't have ended the way it did. I can't imagine what Turbo was thinking in the trailer. I don't recommend going airborne in a Peterbilt, which LOL, light humor on something, but I'm beyond grateful me and him are still here doing what we love. He says Turbo is an unbelievable horse, and he really is. That's an incredible horse, and what an incredible story to get here, and now we're going to see him in the short go tonight.
Yeah, what a story. Jade Corkle has definitely had a lot of life-changing experiences lately, but they are here, and they are competing for a championship out of the Reno Rodeo. This is him and Clint Summers. They're going to be a team to watch. That's not going to slow him down one bit.
Such incredible horsepower on the other side, too. Of course, Clint Summers is with Transmission, one of the greatest head horses, the highest earning head horse of all time, 22 years old this year, but 5-time NFR qualifier and 3-time world champion. It is definitely a match.
Luke, what do you think? Right now, there's 6 in that average going into the short go, but it is going to be a salty team roping tonight.
Yeah, but you can see that number 1 team right there. They're almost a second ahead of second place of the world champions, Andrew Ward and Jake Long. But looking down the list, I mean, there's so much talent. And the steers, they know what they have drawn now. They're just going to have to go at them and hopefully go do their best and win first.
We've seen it year after year in the team roping. Anything really can happen in the short go, almost more so in the aggregate than any other event, how quickly things can change. Moving on into that breakaway roping though, Sierra, this is your event. Madison Uthier, she has a lot of momentum already coming into Reno.
She is definitely one that I'm going to have my eye on tonight coming into the short go. It seemed like ever since she had that absolute amazing success here at the American Rodeo, you can see right there she's the 2019 American Rodeo champion, but I'm talking about here just this last year. She did great at the American, and I swear since then something has clicked. That unbelievable mare Eva and her have just been winning check after check all June, and no doubt going right into Reno tonight.
Yeah, 3rd in the aggregate going into the finals tonight. Madison Uthier still in the young parts of her career, even though we've seen her for so long. But of course, we've got to talk about the queen herself, the legend Jackie Crawford.
Yeah, and much like Tyler Wagspack in the steer wrestling, Jackie does not make mistakes. She's coming back 3rd right now in the aggregate. You can see her times 2.5, 2.9. The draw is going to play into it, but Jackie is so smart, gets the right start and throws the right shot, and that's why she's a 24-time world champion. Look out for her tonight.
Well, and she's going to be rodeoing smart. She's not going too much. She's only going where it truly matters. She's 32 in the world standings right now, but in Reno that can change really quick, especially going into the summer for Jackie.
Yeah, and talking to Jackie a couple weeks ago, that's exactly where her mindset is. She's going to go to the good ones. She's going to go win because she knows how to win at the good ones, and just try to make the national finals and hopefully get another world championship.
Yeah, a lot of fans going to be cheering for Jackie Crawford. And, you know, all summer long, especially here at Reno as well, we have so many great rodeo competitors from the great state of Montana. RodeoLivesHere.com is where you can find out more there, but our very own Sierra Spratt got to catch up with Montana's own Katie Williams.
All right, I am here with a coveted breakaway roper that we're going to be watching in the short go here tonight at Reno. And now, clear up some confusion. I feel like sometimes we hear you're from Texas, sometimes we hear from Montana, but you're a Montana girl, are you not?
Yes, ma'am. I am from Montana through and through. I have a Montana's license, and I'll always claim Montana. I love Montana. It's my home, and it's just the best place on earth. I love it.
So do you still live there? Do you reside there full time in Montana?
No, not full time. My family and I, my husband's from Texas, and my family and I have a place in Texas too. But my family, I mean, I grew up rodeoing there, high school rodeoing there, everything. So yeah, it will always be home.
But you're not going to say things like y'all. You're not going to be that way. You're going to stay Montana. You're going to stay true to your roots.
Yes, and it's Crick, not Creek.
You are now the second person here for these interviews that said that. So that is just now permanent law in Montana.
That's just our thing. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely Crick.
All right, now this Montana cowgirl, she is in Nevada right now, though. So let's talk Reno. Clearly, you're coming in at the short go. How exciting? Do you know your draw yet? No doubt you're going to be riding your mare Scandal. How excited are you for tonight?
I am so thankful for that mare. She keeps giving me chance after chance to win at every setup. Long scores, short scores, everything. I can count on her to win, and that's awesome. I do not know my calf yet. I don't think we know until about an hour before the rodeo, but they should all be good calves. It should be it'll be a fun opportunity.
Now, you have been in all kinds of stages in your breakaway roping career. What's something super unique to Reno that is just unlike any other rodeo that you rope at?
I love how they have the score set up. You know, you can be fast, but a lot of times they kind of make you ride your horse and how you use your horsepower, and I love that. They have good calves. It's one of the biggest, funnest outdoor rodeos we get to go to all summer. One of the best rodeos of the year. So it's a blast to be here. This is the first year I've made the short round here, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we are looking forward to watching you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Katie Williams, watch her tonight in the Reno short round on Scandal.
Well, and speaking of Montana, Richie Champion, you're from Montana. You live there now. Does rodeo really live there?
I can confirm it does.
Speaking of Katie Williams from Montana as well, she has incredible career accomplishments already. Going to be competing tonight in the short round. It is going to be a great field to watch, though, all the way from Janie Johnson down to Carly Bedke. I like Jessie Everett. She just won the college finals. Sierra, what stands out to you?
Oh, definitely Hayden Thompson right there coming in fifth. She knows how to go fast. And, of course, Janie Johnson coming in number one, like you said. Big advantage to know what you have to do. Erin is a smart roper, and no doubt she's going to be watching those girls, making a game plan.
It does not hurt to be the veteran in the group. We are getting closer and closer to the short round here at Reno Rodeo. Stick with us on Rodeo Live.
Takes away all.
Right there, we're asking the fans.
Yeah.
Rodeo Live is brought to you by the Montana Department of Commerce. Learn more at rodeoliveshere.com.
Okay, the countdown is officially on. The championship round of the Reno Rodeo. Go ahead and catch that last fish and head into the grandstands for one of the most historic and iconic rodeos of the entire summer. I don't know if I'm excited or sad to reveal this for our rodeo picks. We've been playing Pro Fantasy Rodeo for a couple of years now, and here is the look at the overall talent standings. And you know, I'm not really sure how this is calculated, so I don't know how much you can trust it. I thought it was pretty legit going into it, but now that I'm taking a look at it, I don't know. I don't think Luke Branquinho is number one. Oh, but you know, it's actually looking better. There's Katie Lucas right there, Justin McKee, Jacobs Crawley. Richie, are you on there? I don't know. This is your first rodeo live, so you know you're kind of starting from scratch.
Yeah, looks like I got a long way to go.
I got a question.
Yeah,
did that say it was first?
I don't know. Did you see that?
I didn't see it. No.
I seen it.
It was really unclear. You know, if you're at home, you know, take it for what you will.
It was pending.
Those are supposedly the overall standings from Pro Fantasy Rodeo. We love Pro Fantasy Rodeo though, and making our picks each and every major rodeo. Be sure to go to profantasyrodeo.com to make your picks. You can be a part of the event, win some great money, you never know. But we're going to make our picks for the Reno Championship round. Now, this is who we think is going to be the winner of the short round, not the aggregate, but I'm going to get us started off in the bareback riding. We talked about him, world champion Jess Pope and Lando Fancy, a rematch. This guy, he's my guy to watch, and I think you might agree, Richie.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I said earlier, though, I love Lando Fancy, I love Jess Pope, but I think Kate Saulnier's got this one.
Okay, Kate Saulnier. Sierra, what do you have? Bareback.
I'm Team Janie here. I'm also doing Jess Pope for that horse, and of course Jess is awesome.
Of course. All right, it's all you, Luke, and the bareback riding.
Yeah, I've always liked going for first on a rank one, and Cage Sonnier is going to do that.
Okay, we got a bit of a pattern going. All right, our TV crew, they're going to choose Tanner Austin. You know, I do like this matchup with Tanner as well. I like that way to mix it up. Okay, in the steer wrestling, my pick is going to be Bridger Anderson. He is on a roll right now. He's winning the Ponoka Stampede, one of the biggest rodeos of the summer. He's carrying that momentum to Reno. Richie, what do you got?
Bridger's been on a roll all year. I picked the exact same.
No, I'm going WAG. I'm telling you, he's chasing history. He is locked in, and I know this is just going to be one stop of many on his way to another world title.
Wow, Sierra, you really went on a limb choosing the 5-time world champion, Wagus Pack. Okay, who do you have, Luke?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bridger Anderson. He's kind of on a heater, and he's had success here before. He's going to go get the start, go throw this steer down fast, and get the short round win.
All right, the TV crew, which are our real rodeo fans, maybe the biggest rodeo fans in the business, they're going to go with Wagus Pack as well. So, Sierra, you're not alone there.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, moving on to the team roping. I am going with Coulter Todd and Derek Begay, past champions here at Reno. I got the win interview with Derek Begay. I'll never forget it. He knows what he's doing here at Reno.
I'm with you. The guys that let the roping talk for themselves.
Absolutely.
World champions Andrew Ward, Jake Long, they know how to win in setups like this, and they're going to do it tonight.
A team that just partnered up, the Lazy Ranch Premium Beef team, Tanner Tomlinson and Wesley Thorpe.
That is a fun team to watch this year. All right, our crew's going with Clint Summers, Jay Corkill. I love that. What a great story. Moving on to the saddle bronc riding, I am going with Ryder Wright and Herb's Legacy. I got to mention the horse because I love this horse, Herb's Legacy from Sankey. Ryder, he's just awesome. He's just a world champion, one of the best.
Yeah, you have great taste, Janie.
Thank you so much, Richie.
That is an awesome little horse, and the way Ryder's been riding, I see the W for sure. Some spurs for sure.
All right, I guess I didn't go out on a limb again. Sorry, guys. But Zeke Thurston, come on. How can you not bet on a guy like that?
Oh, it's my turn.
It's you, Luke. It's all you.
I'm going to go with a right as well, but a different right. I'm going to go with Statler right. He's in a spot that he needs to go ahead and get some winning, and he's going to get it done tonight.
All right, Sierra's the only one that didn't pick a blue shirt, but like I said, you didn't really go off on a limb with the 4-time world champion Zeke Thurston. Never a bad pick right there. Moving on to our next event in the tie-down roping, I'm going to go with our guy. It's the comeback story of the year, Shad Money Mayfield. We want to see something happen.
I wanted to see a good buddy from college win the calf rope, and so I went with Reese Reamer.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's very kind of you. Well, I'm sorry I went with Shad Money Mayfield as well. He's coming back 5th in the average. That's why I specifically chosen to win the short go, because like he mentioned, he's ready to win this rodeo for the 3rd time.
We love a good story.
Yeah, the kid Kincaid Henry has been dominating. I look for him to go ahead and get the go-round win.
Yeah, Kincaid's pretty awesome. The TV crew's going Shad. Like I said, we love a good story. We want to see this comeback come to fruition all the way to Las Vegas. Moving on to the breakaway roping, Jesse Everett. The young Jesse Everett just won the college finals. Talk about momentum coming into the season. Let's go Jesse in the breakaway.
I'm going with Jackie.
Oh, okay. Jackie, makes
original.
sense. Yeah, no explanation needed.
Nope.
Yeah, really, she doesn't. But I'm going to go with Madison Uthier. I think that streak is going to continue. Her and that horse are just really in sync right now. And this kind of setup, she can be fast.
Also, Madison Uthier, pressure doesn't bother her. She's just going to go out and go get it done.
Hey, I call her the queen because that's exactly what she is, and I would love to see her win the Reno Rodeo. And then our TV crew. Oh, sorry, I was thinking the TV crew. You said Madison. Madison's also a great choice, but yeah, I thought you said Jackie. I was thinking about the TV crew here, That's who they went with. Okay, moving on into the barrel race, I am going with Emily Beisel and Chewy. They won the 1st round. I love this snappy little Palomino mare. They have been the team to watch. They love these big open setups, and everyone loves Emily Beisel.
Agreed. That's why I picked her too.
Yes,
we
love her.
You're just cheating.
I submitted mine first.
No, I submitted mine first.
Before
Check the
Janie.
group
You
chat.
two quit arguing.
All right, in the barrels, I chose Carly Otero. Again, Sly, I know that he is going to be set up for success because the rider herself said so, and I trust Carly.
I picked Chewy, and I'm going to go with the jockey on her back and Emily Beisel.
I love that. You decided to go with the horse angle. Way to mix it up, but also keep it the exact same as Richie and I. Makes sense. And our TV crew, Adios Pantalones and Trisha Aldridge. That is the story to follow. So excited to see them back and him feeling nice and healthy. I can't wait to see what they get done. Okay, in the bull riding, not going on a limb here. This is also one of the stories of the summer. The newly crowned PBR world champion, John Crimber, won the 1st round, going to win the short go, 93.5. Iron Man, John Crimber in the bull riding.
Well, Boudreaux Campbell's going to be 94.
All right, I'm with Janie again. I'm sorry, I got to go John.
Yeah, I'm with John too. I mean, that was a tough pick looking at that bull riding. I mean, Hayden Welsh is on fire as well, but I'm going to go with John.
Richie just had to be different right there with Boudreaux Campbell. TV crew's also going with John Crimber, but we are so close to this finals. Luke, I'm going with you. Final remark here. What can we expect out of the finals tonight?
You're going to go with a great rodeo right here. These guys are going to give it their all. These girls are going to give it their all. We're going to crown champions, and that momentum is going to carry them on into the 4th of July run.
Richie, thank you so much for joining us here on Rodeo Live. We were happy to get to announce that retirement, and I'm sure we're going to see you a lot more. Sierra, thank you so much for everything. It is especially time. We're going to throw it into the arena, as well as to the legendary voices of Jeff Metters and Butch Knowles to bring you everything from the Reno Rodeo, where champions are about to be crowned. This is Rodeo Live.